Oshkosh, oh my gosh. Holy shit. All right, folks, we're going to get those votes tallied up right now. All right, if you guys have a ballot on your table, make sure you circle your favorite 3 comedians. All right, we're going to come around and grab all those ballots. If they're on the back of a green slip, just put them in the air, all right? We're going to make sure that we get all these tallied. And while we tally the votes for who won tonight's open mic at the Laughing Comedy Cafe, I'm going to bring you up our last winner.
Woo! Yeah, she loves Joe. He's the best.
Really? Yep. Joe, you're getting laid later, buddy. Congratulations.
Let's go, Joe.
Give it up for the one and only Mr. Joe Bowers.
Go say it.
Yep.
How about 11?
Okay.
Might get laid tonight, but where's that girl that's been swallowing for 4 years? Yeah, where'd she go? You guys give it up for every comedian tonight. It was a fucking great show. Everyone's really funny. Rob Churchill, funny as always. Hilarious. Bostonian. You want to learn how to say car keys? In Bostonian. Just say khakis. Where's my khakis? But guys, it's good to be here. Coming out, everyone, good to see you coming out for the pandemic, even though it's still around. Like, the lump I just found on my right testicle, it's not going anywhere. It's here to stay. And like the number of cases, it's growing larger. I'm a little worried. You guys, the pandemic rules kind of remind me of what it was like to grow up Catholic. What they told me about sinning. You know, sinning is bad. You do something like forget to turn in your homework, you're going to hell. They told me not to go outside, you know. Going outside is bad, okay? But I do it anyway. I'm just gonna feel really guilty about it, so I go online and complain and make other people feel guilty too. But I've been online way too much recently. I need Wi-Fi these days like a crackhead needs fucking crack. But I've been on edge, I need to relax. Kind of like, you ever been in your house for 7 months because of a global pandemic and your only friend is Netflix? And your Wi-Fi goes out at the exact same time your roommate comes into the living room. What a motherfucking coincidence. Been pacing around my apartment like Trump in the White House in the final days. Muttering to myself like Joe Pesci from the Home Alone movies. Fucking Biden, goddamn stolen election, goddamn Giuliani. But I'm watching way too much TV recently. The holidays bring out the commercials. The commercials this time of year, they're killing me. First commercial, be holiday themed and sentimental. The next holiday, the next commercial after that holiday commercial, take all those built up emotions and sweep them under the rug. Like my Uncle Patrick does with Jameson whiskey. The first commercial will come on and be an iPhone commercial telling you about how easy it is to capture memories for the older people in your family that might not remember in 5 years because of Alzheimer's. Before their brain starts to look like the anti-drug pictures from health class. I know, it's sad, right? But then the next commercial comes on and it's a hummus commercial talking about a flavor hummus competition hosted by Steve Urkel and T-Pain. What about my dying grandma? Fuck your hummus. I miss my grandma. She's still alive, but I can't see her. I might kill her. My grandma made me feel really good about myself. I'd go over there when I was feeling down and I'd unplug her TV. And then when she'd ask me to fix it, I'd spend about 15 minutes rummaging around the entertainment center before I plug it back in. The longer I take, the smarter I am. Ooh, that was a tough one. You're goddamn right, Granny. My grandma would make me feel like the strongest man alive. because of her osteoporosis. I think I could definitely take her in a fist fight. But I've never felt more powerful than when my grandma handed me her cell phone and asked me to clear up some memory on her phone by deleting some pictures. I've never felt more like Genghis Khan. Random tree in the backyard, deleted. 5 of the same picture of her son of a bitch cat, erased. Any picture of any grandkid but me, gone forever. You guys ever want to say something risky? Start with the phrase, gun to my head. Gun to my head. I think the reason why most guys look up to their dads is because they've seen their dad's dick in the shower as a little kid. And it was the most impressive thing we've ever seen. Those of us that, didn't help out after Sunday school or get our dick-sucking merit badge in the Boy Scouts, it's one of only 2 dicks you've ever seen in your life. Your dick and this python at eye level staring you in the face every time you want to get clean. Hey, you can't get mad at that. I had a gun to my fucking head. But I need to take better care of myself and eating terribly. Between the fast food, the General Tso's, the hookers, and the hot dogs, Rona's probably not the thing that's going to take me out. Did he say hookers? I think hot dogs are kind of like cocaine. I don't want to know where they're from or how it's made or how many hands it goes through before it reaches me. I just want to think that there's a magical tree that just grows hot dogs with fairies that have everlasting sanitized gloves that pick the hot dogs and put them in a pack just for me. Maybe I should care more about where my cocaine comes from. But I've been trying to think of ways to improve myself, better my life. I'm thinking about quitting my job.
Yeah.
I just don't think I'm very good at it. I wait tables, and tonight's special is awkward silence. I went up to this table recently, and there's a congratulatory, celebratory card on the table. I don't know what they're celebrating. But there was a bald woman with no eyebrows, with a big grin on her face. She's sitting there with her 3 friends. And I say, oh, are you celebrating remission? No, it's her birthday, and I still have cancer, you fuck. So I've been thinking about quitting my job. So much so that I've been fantasizing about quitting jobs that I don't even have. Like, is the SWAT team like any other job where you can quit at any time? Like, you're at the building with the whole squad, you're geared up, and the guy in the front, he has the thing, and he's about to knock down the door, but you look through the side window and you see that the crackheads inside somehow got themselves a pair of rocket launchers, and you're like, good luck with all that. But how about other professions, like a surgeon? Now, I'm not talking like major surgery, triple bypass. I'm talking like elective, like tennis elbow. You've had a bad day, the kids don't pay any attention anymore, you know your wife's fucking the yoga instructor, your dick doesn't work like it used to, and you look down on the operating table and see this fat piece of shit, and you're like, this fucking prick doesn't play tennis. Gun to my head. I was watching Harry Potter on TV the other day while polishing the old Gryffindor sword. Masturbating. You know, multitasking. Well, I was running out of categories to choose from, which is impressive because if you didn't know, there are a lot of categories. I thought, maybe there's some Harry Potter porn. And then I thought, nope, that's child pornography. And I caught myself right in the nick of time. Right in the left eye. It's okay, it's the shitty one. You ever sneeze while jerking off? And have what the alcoholics like to say, a moment of clarity. Maybe I will take that cooking class. You forget all about the Asian stepdaughter video. Now, porn and drugs can be compared. Let's do it. Porn and drugs, they share a lot of the same characteristics, like social stigma, intensity, legality. Now, if you're drinking a beer, that's like your classic Cinemax, man, woman, nipples, and man ass. It's a great time to be alive. Enjoyed by almost everyone, but it can be a little boring. You smoke a joint? We're talking lesbian pillow fight. Things are starting to get, a little bit more exciting. But now, at this point, you're still willing to talk to your friends about these ventures. You drink a beer with a buddy and tell them about the Girls Gone Wild video you saw the girl from high school in. But you want to try new things. You want to venture out. A little bondage, maybe? You just did a line of cocaine. Pop a few Xanax. That's the equivalent of some midget wrestling gangbang. They're midgets, they're wrestling, and they're all fucking each other. It's Xanax. Who the fuck knows what's going on? See, at this point, your level of debauchery has limited your people that you hang out with to less and less. You don't want most of your friends to find out what drugs you do, and you're a little quicker to delete your internet history. But then the wheels start to come all the way off. In the land of methamphetamine, there's only one movie theater. And all it shows are snuff films and horsecock. Somehow you ended up in the wrong end of the pool. You didn't know the water got this deep. You find yourself shooting up with a Tijuana hooker that's like an infomercial for STDs. She starts to show you how far the rash goes, and followed by, but wait, there's more. You try the wrong drugs, you find yourself in a one-star motel, drowning in videos of clowns playing Hide the Red Nose. You don't know how things got so far. You're in over your head, but except the only lifeguard is the cops. And the only life preserver is rehab. Moral of the story is, drink a beer, smoke a joint, and you probably should call it a night. Thank you guys so much. This is a lot of fun.
Joe Bowers, everybody. Give it up for Joe. I want to thank all of you guys for coming out tonight, for supporting live comedy here in Southwest Florida, especially on a Thursday night. Everyone give it up